So many.
All right. Hello. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? No, I was hoping there'd be some information to go off of. I mean, all there is right now, they're just doing a live stream, or maybe a live stream, maybe it's a picture. It's probably an actual location though. Um, but nothing really nothing really standing out yet. I mean, it definitely gives me, like, so it's showing a shed in the woods, which technically it's different than a cabin in the woods, but it is giving me cabin in the woods vibe. Um, Obviously, Jason Voorhees is just one of many licenses that is based around the cabin in the woods, so maybe that's something. I imagine this is going to be one of those things that is going to go on for probably a couple more hours, maybe even just like an hour in total. So yeah, I don't know, I'll just kind of have that in the background, and if anything like loud randomly happens, I'll look over and see what happens. Yeah. The only thing I'm gonna say, I mean, I should have thought ahead. I should have considered like linking this, and I could have had a window set up just for it, but I wasn't expecting this type of thing. I thought it was just gonna be like a 30-minute chit chat, chin wag, and we'd be, continuing on our way. So I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll think ahead in case they do this kind of thing again. But yeah, I don't know. It very much gives me cabin in the woods kind of vibes though. So will be interesting if we find out anything tonight. Regardless, what we're gonna do, we're gonna just jump into the DVD and have fun with that. Also, by the way, it seems like my second monitor is more or less kaput. It only very briefly shows an image and then the image just goes away. And that's basically the like label of the monitor. So that's unfortunate. But it's alright.
Okay, get me the hell out of here!
Till then, until I'm able to figure out and or find my other monitor or whatever I end up doing, I'll use my phone for watching chat. Unfortunately, that does mean I'll only be looking at Twitch chat, but that's okay. It'll be fine. I still have OBS up in the background, so I'll still hear alerts, stuff like that. But yeah, the phone will be my primary source of being aware of what's happening in the chat, stuff like that. Alright, first match of the night, we have Ellen, Carno, Asada, Ripley, and then I saw Ace, and I think Jake. At least Ace Visconti, though. I should turn that down for myself. By the way, that's... okay, yeah. All right. Oh, by the way, the the fourth survivor is Eddie Monkey Butt Munson. So it sounded like Pyramid Head. Why, Eddie? Why? I will say, I don't see Eddie's a whole lot. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Hopefully it doesn't become a theme with Eddies that, oh, it's an Eddie, they went down first. And then that leads to DCs. That would be a not so grand thing. Yeah, that was good. I did not know if I wanted to go to the car or not. Alright, at least it doesn't seem like he's coming back, so... It is a bot, so I probably shouldn't have healed it, but... It'll be fine, probably. There you are. Oh, I see. I'm glad I didn't, like, straight up body block the ace. Need to try the best I can to not get affected by his power. That was... So it's about done, but I don't know if they'll stick around long enough. Oops. We have a lot of pressure. Everyone still needs 2 hooks. We only need 2 gens. What's that? Megalodon, hello. How are you today? Tonight? Yeah, how are you tonight? I had to look to the sky for guidance because my mind was like, it's nighttime. But my mind also wanted to say it's daytime. Why the sad emo? Uh-oh. Okay, looks like Ace got Eddie bot. Idiot, hello! How are you doing? Having a good time watching the stream? Thank you. How are you? I'm doing good so far. I was kinda hoping the DBD stream would be something that would be quick and we'd like have a good idea who the new killer is to, you know, talk about it. But that's not the case. Seems like it's gonna be one of those things that will take a little bit of time, probably a couple hours, maybe less. Less would be preferred. What, another mystery? Yeah, right now Behavior has a live stream going. I did not expect it to be this type of live stream, but other video game developers do this kind of thing, and it's weird that Behavior's doing it, but essentially they have what appears to be a live stream or just a picture. Oh my god. And it is just a shed in the middle of some woods. That's it. And you know, even though it's a shed and not a cabin, it gives me like cabin in the woods kind of vibes. So that comboed with all the variations of the number 13 being the length of the different videos. There we go. Kind of makes me think maybe. Oh shoot! Wait, they're being chased. That's smooth while you were explaining that. What's funny is I was not prepared for it, and my I was grabbing a drink, so one of my hands wasn't even ready to run yet. It just like in that moment hit W basically. But yeah, thank you. Okay, the good thing is if I can pick him up, we'll have some pressure. Bad thing is nope, that's the bad thing. The DVD multitasker experience, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And Metalodon said, I'm hurting. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I started stream later because I wanted to be able to sit there and talk about whatever they announced today. And I don't know. It makes me curious if they'll have that all sorted out by that time. Okay, if they run out, maybe I get lucky with Hatch. I thought I was hearing it in this house. I don't think so, though. Hi. Wilbert. Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, that sounds funny. Wilbert Wesker, but then I see they just flipped those around. That was nice of them. They said nice dinner too. Funky, hello. That announcement was wild. What announcement? Are you talking about the behavior live stream right now, or? Has anything happened? Or are you just saying the fact that everyone's just kind of watching nothing is wild? Because, yeah. For a very few seconds, there was sound of crows screeching. Yeah, I actually heard that. Like, so I have it playing in the background as I'm streaming. I'm trying not to be too distracted by it, but I did hear the crows, and it was like while I was down. Which clearly means we are getting a new artist skin. I mean, that's probably true. I wouldn't be surprised by that. Actually, I think Artist would be a really good killer to get a unique Mori soon. Granted, the originals still need more unique Moris. Like, I would love to see Wraith's Mori just gone. But, you know, I also like seeing some of the not so old characters getting it, some of those Moris too. Like when Oni got the bear, I was like, shh. I had to get that right away. Oh wow, this is a whole bunch of Steam users. Alright, Yui Kimura, Meg Thomas, and Kate Denson. Yeah, I'm really hoping they don't drag it out too long because I don't want to. I don't want it to be one of those things where, oh, at 8 in the morning my time, you know, like 12 hours from now. Oh man, what if? I won't even. That would be gross. But yeah, it's gonna suck if. Like, what's the point of tuning in at this time if we don't get anything for hours? And, you know, some things I get when they do it. Pokemon, for example. Pokemon did it. The same kind of thing. But, like, here's the thing. They had the little, like, nature scene. They had, like, little Pokemon running in and out. Some of them were relevant Pokemon that, like, oh, I've seen that one before, and then some of them were like Pokemon never before seen. And, you know, that felt That felt like more. We're just looking at a shack. And then hearing crows. And seeing little bits of something. Or, you know, mass hallucinating. One of those. Because that's a thing. I think I heard someone mention that, like, there was a, like, bird flying across it, but I don't know, maybe they were just, like, bullshitting. There you go. Do a short piece. Oh! That's weird. A short piece? Oh, okay, I understand. Not sure what's making the killer silent. No way. Oh shit. Oh my god. That's kinda spooky. Oh. Okay. I don't know, the energy felt different. Maybe they're warmed up? But they're like non-stop no tear radius, and I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, at least they have a tear radius now. But yeah, I have no idea. Wonder if the killer has nurses. Like they might. Oh, okay, I wouldn't have been able to get that because they were against the wall. Oh, shit. What? What are you Oh, you have a backpack build? Backpack. Oh, shit. Oh. I dead harded for distance and it actually worked out. They had just enough time. Yeah, that is absolutely backpack build. He did that double swing. Probably best I did not get hit there. Because that might have paused the timer long enough for them to get to the hook. Alright, so they for sure have agitation. They for sure have awakened awareness. They have Legion's hurt that makes them swing faster while carrying. And no, I want to say they would have made that if they had Iron Grasp, so they might have something else. I hope I can finish this and then find the teammate to heal me. I think I should run away and find a heal. I don't know, maybe I just go finish the gen. I thought for sure the killer would come over this way. What? I almost wish there was more like overgrowth so you couldn't see it like it looks like a path. I don't think... Wait, oh, that's lucky. I was gonna say, I don't think they have barbecue. But I'm kinda lucky they did not see me with Awaken. Because I was probably close enough for that. Turns out the killer shack is there? No. Alright, if I don't hear anything about anything being announced, I'm gonna stop listening to the videos. Vault video. And just find out the information when I find it out. And I'll be streaming tomorrow. Surely by then we'll have information, right? Actually, wait, what if this is like a, what if this is like a, I don't know, fireworks kind of thing? Where like, oh, wait for nighttime. And then they're gonna have like a fireworks show out in that woods. I doubt it though, because it's like trees all over the place. That's a forest fire waiting to happen. So it seems very unlikely. Shit. Oh! Oh shoot! What? A pathing. There's a door back here, right? Just holding W, I have no idea where they are. Oh my god. It's not that one. Please, whoa! Did I completely run past the door? Hi! God, oh my god. I cannot believe that. Good job, guys. I bet if I ran the opposite direction, I would have found that so quickly. Alright, awakened awareness. Iron grasp, they did have it. Okay. Mad grit and agitation. Yeah, they had the full build. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... I'll do that. If someone finds something out, feel free to talk about it because I want to talk about it. But if no one finds anything out, that's fine. We're just gonna focus on Dead by Daylight, the matches. Hi, kitty. Alright. So I decided this, one of the best parts about this is the legs. The legs are the best part because now they are being used with this, which I think looks great. Like, you know, this has silver trim compared to the gold, so that it isn't the best match, but like, it looks great. I like it. Actually, one sec. I do know the Rift Pass. I did decide I do like how this looks with the silver, which I knew I would most likely, but I wasn't sure how I felt about the cloak. So the cloak of the original is black, I believe. Or like tan. Actually, yeah, I think it's tan. We're looking. Yeah, so that's a very tan-esque That's not black at all. That is a very tan cloak. The second one is obviously red. Right there. But the third one, I did not think I was gonna notice the difference, but like obviously that's very green, very foresty. I don't know, like the silver is what wins it, or the iron, whatever, is what wins it for me. But never really looked at the leggings. See, I think it would have been really, really cool if these were still the same color as the second one. But with the silver and accents. Oh my god, words. So I don't know, this might actually be my best version of it. Of the legs. Anyways, on to the next one. You know what? That live stream started at 9 p.m. I wonder if it's gonna go until 1 a.m. Possibly. At the same time, that doesn't thematically make sense. If you're looking at like military time, 1 a.m. is just 1 o'clock. 1 p.m. would be 13 o'clock. And so I would think that would be the goal, but like, man, that would be a long time to wait to hear anything. So I don't know. I wonder if they'll void out the idea. They'll just be like, oh yeah, 1 a.m., 13th hour. You know, assuming it's what we all think it's, or what most people think it's gonna be. Though I will say it is interesting though that this is the first time in a long time that there wasn't a whole lot of leaks. Mind you, I'm not one to go looking for leaks, but you know, it's the internet. It's hard not to stumble on leaks sometimes. So it's interesting to me that the marketing team was like that locked down that Behavior themselves did not even leak it, which they have leaked stuff in the past on accident. So I don't know, it makes me think, yeah, whatever we're getting, it's gonna be a big deal. And that's why I'm really thinking, what if we get like a double big license kind of thing going on? What if the stream is 13 hours? Oh man, there are gonna be a lot of those bigger DBD streamers just, you know, streaming 13 hours. And then to ultimately find out what is already really well known, like really well expected. The only way I feel like there would be a really good payoff to that would be if it was like, oh yeah, this is one, and then we're gonna do like a triple license drop, which that would be ridiculous and insane. Like, they've never even done a double license drop. And that's why, ever since last year, I was thinking the way to go is a double license drop for the anniversary event. But they need to make, if they do that, they need to make both equally appealing so that one of them doesn't outsell the other. Like, it needs to be some really good skins for the characters. It needs to be some really just celebrate all things horror. And I mean, honestly, that's what it is, right? Like, DBD is a game that celebrates horror. So the 10th year anniversary should be just that. It should celebrate horror. Yeah, but where? You know, I was hearing the humming and I never even thought about it. Actually, I've watched like 1 or 2 videos where people kind of broke down like the different things that have been found. And I do find it interesting that without too much of a stretch, there are about 3 unique connections that would make sense. And again, I think at most we're just gonna get like a double license, if anything huge like that. But even getting a confirmation of a 3rd later in the year kind of thing would also be huge. Like, one of the things that one of the people mentioned was, what if we get Slender Man? And while I'm not, Slender Man's never been my cup of tea, personally. One thing I do think would be amazing is Slender Man from Slender Man from Little Nightmares 2. I don't know how that worked. Yeah, Slender Man from Little Nightmares 2. It is my favorite iteration of Slender Man, and really the only iteration I ever cared about. I don't know. Would be neat. Realistically, though, that's not the one I think of. I'd be noticing those 13-second teaser videos we've been getting all week, or the past few weeks. don't think this is gonna be a match we win with Jins. Oh, that was good. That was such a good hatchet. Oh shit! Wait, the body just vanished. What? So the good thing is, whichever one of us gets hooked is getting a chance to forfeit something. At least ever so briefly. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, we need to stop being in the same area as each other. Does he have a Mori or something? Also, what was that ore reveal? Oh, it's hoping they can jump off. Oh, I do have Dead Heart, so I should complete this one. Seems like they're letting go. Potentially. What's the Sora? Oh, that sucks. I did not think they were gonna be up here that quickly. Holy. I thought they were like mirroring my running from downstairs. Yeah. Just stay here in the office. Oh, man. There's the boy. It was right in the middle too, right in the open. Yeah, so I thought he was just like beneath me listening to me and like following as I went. Dang, so if I actually went downstairs, I might have been fine. Killer had Beast of Prey, Deerstalker, Unrelenting Sloppy Butcher. Oh shit, okay. Nice. So I'll have Vittorio's new hood soon. Actually though, that jacket oddly matches that hood. Probably won't use that combo, but it's interesting that it matches well.
This is bad.
Alright, let's see. We have 11 Ryan, Fing, Catch Your Mom by Min, and Claudette Killer Kitty Morale. You know, actually, looking at the building right now, it kind of gives me the vibes of, gives me the vibes of, like, a satellite picture, when you get a satellite picture of, like, your home, and it's, like, still until the next satellite picture is taken, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, when you're trying to map where you're going and you're trying to do like the street level, like what's it look like from the street level? It gives me that vibe because I like there's no sign of wind blowing or anything like that. It is so still. Right. Jesus! Ghosty! You mind? Holy shit, he came out of nowhere. He was zooming, holy shit. Did I reveal him? I don't think I did. I hope you're feeling a little better, Don. be with you? Looks like no. Wanna get snuck up on again. Yes. Okay, that was fortunate. Need to not be too greedy with these pallets, though. That is not a pallet. He might get me exposed. I hate to throw Killer Shack that quickly, but I feel like any moment he'll be able to just cloak again and I'll be 100. And especially with no one else currently having hooks, that's no bueno. Ideally want at least 2 or 3 other hooks out there before we potentially have to use decisive. So yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Time for the AC. Oh, come here. Oh my God. Oh. She's. I just do a little meow and she's. Come on. You can do it. Okay, or not. So it's not great, but it is great because okay. Oh, why are you here? We're gonna try and run away and hope that someone else will get to it. Like, I know. Okay. I was gonna say, I know the thing was nearby and therefore aware of the gen. Well, no. Close. That was really close. Dragon Longwall. Because I think he's gonna mind game a bit with his stealth. I feel like he's right at the limit. Okay. Nope. Well. Could get me. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah. That would be great. Run up to the gate and then just abandon. Let the bot get out. Alright, Rapid Brutality, Tier 2 Fire Up, Tier 1 Brutal Strength, and Tier 1 Surge. More crow noises on that. You know what? What if the crow noises are like Morse code? What if like every time the crows go off, it's like a single letter is happening, Morse code style, waveform, whatever. Alright, we have Fang, the Shape Min, Jake Boone Park, Sable, Confetti Coffin, Ward. And I also have chips. AKA Gamer Fuel. Right, Raccoon City Police Station, East Wing. There's a ghoul? A ghoulishly ghoul. Oh, I'm the chosen one? That should not have worked. Oh my god, that stun hitting is wild. I'm not talking about him hitting me, I'm talking about my pallet hitting him. Is wild. And we work. You know, actually, I decided now. I do think the crow noises, I bet you it is either Morse code or is some type of code that is similar to Morse code. And if the stream is like the 13-hour stream, that's the plan. And then probably by the 13th hour, that's when they'll be like, this is what you missed. Or they won't. Because sometimes the mystery of it all is, you know, its own fun, appealing thing. Don't feel great about getting that gin, but we got it anyway. Sounded like we might have one in Leon's room. Or not Leon's room, in the other office. Oh. I mean, I'm right, but I obviously wasn't hearing this because it has no progress. I guess I was just hearing that one from the front lobby. Or I'm crazy. No. One of those might be accurate. I was hoping it would give some kind of angle. This is fun. I don't know, that's... Yeah, I was gonna say, that's really close, but I think that lands... I was kinda hoping they would just whiff, but... It's alright. Boom down! Boom down! It's making them scream now. Oh wait, they might be exposed. I don't know, maybe it's that perk, which I think is his perk. No, I missed it! No! Oh man. I was supposed to hit it, then get the pickup, then get the unhook, then get the dead heart. Still got this. We still have a chance. You know, for Hatch. We still have a chance for Hatch. The other night, one of the bots kept running up right, like, all up in my space. And I kept trying to emote, and the game just would not let me emote. And I think the server ended up crashing out when that happened, but it was so odd. It's almost like the bot was body blocking, preventing me from being able to emote for them to, you know, do whatever I tell them to do. If I want them to heal, they heal. If I want them to work on the Jhin, they work on the Jhin. Ooh, nice. Oh, dang. Chude's gonna try and take the hit for me too. Appreciate that. The dead heart was just a little too early. Good luck, teammates and bot. It's so weird how random the bird sounds are. Oh wait, what if the bird sounds are happening like every 13 minutes? Would be interesting. I wonder if there's anything else chest-wise that would go with this. I mean, that does, but eh. This kinda does. I do know this goes really well together. The legs and this body. Like, this might actually look pretty cool sometime. Maybe as we get into the wintry season. That actually kind of works. I think it will work better when I get the upgraded legs. Heck, maybe even with the upgraded helmet. You know, that could possibly work. I don't know. For now, I'm gonna stick with this. I think that works probably best. But the jacket absolutely could work, and so could the quivering heart chest. Alright, so we have Fang stole your food, man. Hey, Paige is all the rage. Denson and Michaela Wallhopper 69 read. Fallen Refuge. See, a map like this, the upgraded with a silver and the, like, foresty green, is gonna look so good in terms of making me invisible. Like, if Vittorio's gonna be a leper, he might as well be a invisible leper, am I right? The answer is yes. Yes, I am. I need to open the inside of that room. Do this. It's a pesky Watsky. We're running a figure eight. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Crawl to the other, please. Please. Crawl to the other, please. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. I gotta go one more time. Oh, okay. That was not the plan. Other side, please. Oh, damn it. Oh. No! Wait! Oh! Oh god! Okay. He could have absolutely got me. I was telling them to crawl, so that's on me. But I was hoping I could get the speedy pickup while he broke. Hi! Hello! Nice to meet ya! Can I get some heals right now? This will make a difference. Alright, looks like she's getting the save, so I will stay here and keep the gin warm, I guess. I don't know. I don't actually trust her. I bet she did not go. Oh, she did! Okay. I mean, either that or the cake got her. No, yeah, it was the thing. Nice. I don't know. I'll never understand the healing's a waste of time. Like, the only way that is a valid argument is if you are playing against a killer like Plague, playing against a Billy with a dead hard, playing against, honestly, any killer with one shot that you can dead hard the one shot. But like, in all instances, you gotta have dead hard. Otherwise, the sneaky sneak of not being allowed matters. But it is really shitty that they are now second. Imagine they still will not want to heal. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not really one to use, like, the term Chad or anything, but I feel like that's a very Chad mentality, and that might sound like it's supposed to be some kind of compliment. It is not. Like, no. And it begins. We'll go for the thing.
You're nearly toast.
Probably. Ooh, that's good. That's interesting. He is slow right now. No, no, no! That looked like it should have been an angle. I had to hug the wall a little more. Looks like they'll be able to get that. You know, I thought about faking it. And I should have. I haven't been hooked yet. Wow, I'm a slacker. Oops. Oh, dang. Hi, kitty.
7 minutes is all I could spare to play with you.
Alright, 7 minutes start now. Alexa, start 7-minute timer. We're gonna see if he's a man of his word, am I right? Oh wait, I can take a chance. Do I do it? I just 4%ed not long ago. We'll take one chance. Yeah, that's... I was gonna say, it's so unlikely to get 2 4% almost back to back. So I do believe one person was way out yonder. If I could dead hard that hit to buy her time. I am so sorry. What? Oh.
I'll see you.
Bullshit! 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 Oh my god. First off, that should have hit me. But second off, I feel bad. Bang! Knock that shit off. I see what you're doing. It's not my fault. On my screen, they were behind me when that grabbed. Wait, ahead of. But yeah, it was unfortunate that, like, I kind of briefly body blocked them, but obviously not on purpose, so I'm not gonna say sorry for it. And again, like, I was between the killer and them, so it shouldn't have played out that way. Also, I miss the days of Wesker being blindable when he gets grabbed. That used to be a thing. I think they fixed it when they were changing things with Springtrap. Yeah, I think that's right. See, I will say, so the way they're displaying this forest, it gives me very much Slender Man kind of vibes because of the long, thin trees. Like, I feel like at some point, people are gonna have, like, breakdown videos, and there's gonna be, like, very thin figure peeking out from behind one of these trees somewhere, and 90% of people will have missed it. Actually, wait, the more I look at this, So the trees on the far left kind of look like they're like not even actual trees, like they were artistically drawn trees. Like they look very 2D trying to be. Yeah, they look very flat. I don't know. It's interesting. Like, not that interesting. Like, I kind of feel bad for the people who are, like, sitting there and, like, dedicated to, you know, waiting out the whole thing. But that's alright. People think it's an actual long recording and Ottstarva's stream. They saw someone on a bike in the background. Oh, okay. So, like... okay, first off, that would be funny if, like, somebody is actually chilling in the shack with, like, a full costume on of some killer. And, like, someone's just riding by on their bike and they come out around the time that they... But, huh. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird how still everything seems. Does that make sense? Like, there's no wind blowing or anything in that area. Yeah, actually, though, Ottstarva was the one that was, like, listening into the stream. And I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be sitting there listening to Otts talking, because I felt like I wasn't talking about the game as much listening. So then I was like, okay, I'll just pull up the actual live feed and I'll just check in every couple matches. I'm thinking if there, like, I imagine there's not a killer that is bicycle themed, but I'm trying to think if there would be anything bicycle themed. You know what? Actually, so for the U2s, they just got the pig. What if they kind of, what if the bicycle was a nod to a Saw 2 chapter? Like, they have so many Saw movies at this point. I feel like they could do. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that would be the anniversary chapter, but the thing with the anniversary is usually when they have the anniversary, they do try to give hints about multiple killers yet to come for the year. I mean, before Resident Evil came to DVD the first time, I think that was announced during the anniversary, but it never actually released until after the fact. Even Castlevania, I think that came out in like August or September. Something like that. It was... Oh my god. I heard the birds again. Right? That is an unknown. One thing I don't see a lot of is trickshot unknowns. Wish I saw more of those. Most of the time for Socks, just voice on the screen, isn't it? About half of the time. So yeah, a lot of times it is like through TV or something, but sometimes it will be So if you don't know, the doll's name is Billy. That's why I don't do it all the time, but I've been doing it more lately. I've been calling it Billy Box. But sometimes he'll like roll out on his little tricycle. But mind you, a tricycle is obviously different than a bicycle, so either way, the woods, like, for myself, I'm still at number one guess would be Jason. But I really cannot wait to kind of see and or hear a breakdown of what this was all about, because, like, I'm hoping by the end of it, whenever the end happens, they'll just outright, here's a new trailer. But, on the chance that they do not do that, I hope that someone is able to decode something that is finite as the final answer. Close. I do feel like, oh my god, I do feel like things like trick shot killers and such, I feel like it would require such a substantial amount of trying, like see what works, see what doesn't work. I don't like killer that much to have that kind of patience. Granted, I'm generally a very patient kind of guy, but I don't know, if I'm gonna try and get good at something, I would rather it be something like basic gameplay as Huntress or Nurse, not I'm gonna be the trickiest trick shotter to ever trick shot with my trick shots. But maybe that's just the survivor in me. Wanting to, you know, keep my focus on survivor, not fully shift to playing a ton of killer. Poor Bill. I think he's the chosen one. If they get that gen, maybe he'll leave for someone else, but I feel like once 2 gens pop, they will for sure commit to the Bill. Or to myself, because it's going to be their best chance to even the playing field. I think that might be aura reading. No! Oh, I just had to hug the pallet. Shoot. Why am I exhausted? This is unfortunate. Oh, I should have jumped in the locker. Okay, does not look like we're going to basement. We're gonna actually be fairly close to the door that's open. That's really great. Well, wait, okay, if they get the door, that's really great. Billion. Why did Billion do that? Okay, at least he didn't run out. More birds chirping. Keep going, Ada. You know what? Oh my god! I forgot I was exhausted. I think he has an add-on that when you get bubbled, you get exhausted. That was lucky. Survivors with a hallucinations or a range suffer from exhausted status effect. Or 15 seconds. Hallucinations. Or a range. Is that what they call the bubble? Hallucinations or a range. That's such a weird. They need to upgrade that. That is. They might as well just call it survivors with a hallucination bubble. That would work. I would better understand that than reading answers. Glancing over, one sec. The forest kind of makes me think of the forest from the original 1990 whatever Mortal Kombat. I mean, obviously it's not that, but I'm just saying it gives that kind of vibe. The really tall trees with nothing on the lower parts of them, except for like little branches, but like no leaves, no pines, no anything like that. So I think for myself, I'm just gonna go till midnight. So probably like 2-3 more matches. Kind of hoping by midnight they'll have something announced. But if they don't, maybe by 1. And if they don't, then yeah, maybe 13 hours from when that started. I don't know though. I feel like the fact that they announced the live stream as happening today, I feel like the information should drop today. It shouldn't be something that tomorrow morning or 13 hours later, like that should not be the case. Maybe if they started the stream in the morning, you know, they would I don't know. We'll see, because it's not the first time a game developer's done this kind of tease.
시뮬레이션이라고 하기엔 너무 리얼해.
It's just the first time behaviors done this kind of tease. gonna be Jason. I agree with you, but what makes you say that? Sorry. Jumping on some chips. I was half expecting myself to start choking. Oh, hi. I do agree though. There are a lot of reasons that even without me like overanalyzing, going into every little detail, going into why you stepped into it. You know, without doing the cipher breaking, all that stuff, like each of the teaser videos was exactly 13 seconds. You can't tell me that's not on purpose. Technically, even so, we started this stream for today, or not my stream, obviously. The behavior stream was at 9 p.m. You know, I already decided they aren't going by military time at all. Period. So that's not a factor. But 22 take away 9 is 13. That seems pretty on the nose, if I say so myself. Granted, you know, you can kind of find numbers and everything, but and then even though that is a shed, like that's a shed, period. It gives it very much cabin in the woods vibes. And what is the most iconic cabin in the woods? Jason Voorhees? That's right. And there's some more bird chirping. I do feel like the bird chirping is a coded message on repeat. Oh my god. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. That was funny to me. But yeah, for myself, I do think we're getting Jason. But I do think they're gonna try to find a way to do a double. What the fuck was that noise? That was different. Wait, I'm thinking. That sounded like an arrow hitting a target. You know how Jason kills one of his victims? On a targeting range with an arrow. I'm not mixing up movies, right? That sounded like an arrow hitting a target. Interesting. That's a different sound that we haven't got until just now. Throw and go. Oh, I don't have dead her. Yeah! Oh my god! Nope, she gets me. What if we are being led to believe it's Jason? the 13s, but it's actually one of the ghosts from 13 Ghosts. You know what? I don't know. I think I mean, I don't know how long you've been holding on to that thought, but I think we kind of had that thought in tandem a little bit, because I was just thinking that another 13 would absolutely be 13 Ghosts, and it would be really, really cool to get, I wouldn't say any ghost from 13 Ghosts, but there's a good number of ghosts that would be really, really cool to get. Matthew Lillard. Yeah, yep, he is. Yeah, and that's a really good movie. I really liked 13 Ghosts. It was one of the better horror ghost movies of that era. And he's already in DVD. Coincidence? I think not. I mean, who knows? Possibly. I have always thought it would be really cool to someday get a character who would be, so like Matthew Lillard is in the game as a killer. It would be cool to have Matthew Lillard in the game as a survivor. That would be a way to do it. Both go. Oh my gosh. Also, I want a cosmetic confirmation. I need a cosmetic confirmation for a Scooby-Doo crossover. I need that so bad. I don't even care if it's like legendary. Well, legendary skins would be preferred, but even if it's not legendary skins, I think it would be great just to have cosmetics that are modeled after the Scooby Gang. She isn't even looking up, so even though I'm wasting my flashlight, this might be worth it. Don likes the idea of a Scooby-Doo crossover. Well, not crossover, but like, at very least, cosmetic crossover. I mean, no matter what, it's a crossover, right? So, yeah. Oh! I was hoping she'd... Oh, they get the pickup. That's good. That's what we wanted. That would be a really good way for them to lock down new players and old players alike, would be to bring in those franchises that more or less people grew up on. Got rid of my decisive, but I think we'll be fine. Because the killer seems more focused on the Kayla than on me. I think we 3-gened pretty hard. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have 2 gens along this back, and then that's main. I do see main. Probably a gen right in here. No? Gen in the street? Oh. No, no, I had the timing. I mean, I didn't have the timing, but I should have had the timing. It's already open. I need this window. Now I go down. Dang. Alright, it is up to Michaela to make it out. And continue on. All right, we have Steve Corporal Harrington, Fang Marshordas, Min, and Thalida Timp Lira. And this will be my last match. So, yeah. Hopefully it's a good one. If it's not, that's fine. Okay, treatment theater could be a good thing, could be questionable. Trapper? Oh yeah, that's a trapper, alright. I was gonna say, if they're like lingering around this area, trapping up that anywhere around this, honestly, would be a smart idea. I feel like trapping the pallet is a little on the nose, but you could have easily also trapped to this side. Oh wait, he didn't. He didn't trap. So to me, the smart trap would actually be right here. Right beside the gin. If you can do that. No, everyone's gonna expect it by the pallet, which obviously isn't there, but I think it would have been a good move for the trapper, but also a good move would have been right by this gin. People would just see the gin and maybe they won't look down. Maybe they'll just run into it. Alright, friends till the end. I'm 3 gens out of 1, potentially 2 hooks, so that's really good. Seems like he's sticking around that hook. I'm not gonna pop this yet. Come on, Fang, you just gotta go for it if you're there. Because they definitely go to second. That sucks. I hate the mentality of people not going for the trade. Keep in mind that I didn't go, but like, obviously the thing was there because she was getting chased. Oh, that's a good trap. Alright, so hopefully they just focus gens and stay away. Period. The end. Hopefully that one stops running into traps, because holy... Whoever that is, I think that's the Steve, they are not helpful at all. That's rude as hell. Steve's just in his own world, playing his own matches. This is a risky trap, but the fact they're in by it. The crows are counting down. Oh wait, are they? It was 5 squawks, then 4, and just did 3. Oh. Wait, so that would line up probably with 1 o'clock. I knew he was gonna do that. Okay. 1 sec. That's interesting. Nice. I can get the pickup, I think. Alright, Steve, I need you to take a hit. Okay. There we go. I feel bad for the Steve, but I had to force the hit take. Because if Steve ran straight through... Let's go! Oh my god! Okay, so 5 squawks. It started at 9. Right? GG. Or wait, no, it started... What time did that start? Yeah, no, it was 9 Eastern Standard Time. So the first one was 5, 4, now it's at 3. And it's almost midnight. So assuming it's every hour, 2 is gonna be at 1. One, this is gonna sound backwards. 1 is gonna be at 2, and 0 is gonna be at 3. But that's if countdown by hours, because I'm not really sure if that is how it's been. You just noted the last 3? Yeah, that's interesting. I do think one of the first ones I heard might have been like 7 squawks. I feel like it was a lot. The first time I heard it, it was quite a few. And I do remember hearing 6 at one point, because I thought it was odd that it was like perfectly 6. I don't know, so... maybe by like 3 a.m. If not sooner, maybe by 3 a.m. We'll know. I want to be optimistic and say 1 o'clock. But, yeah, I'm not, like you said, I'm not really sure how many squawks it started with either. Either way, though, I'm gonna go ahead and stream there. Thank you all so much for hanging out and watching. I was hoping we would have information we could talk and discuss. I'm sure if I'm still up when everything settles with whatever's going on, I'm sure I'll bring it up in the DVD chat. If I go to bed though, then tomorrow we will discuss and talk about it. And I will do my research before that, just to confirm whatever there might be. I am sure we will be disappointed. You know what though, Funky? Here's the thing. You can never be disappointed if you're already sure you'll be disappointed. So I see what you did there. but I'm optimistic. I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what's gonna happen, and I feel like there's gonna be a map. There's gotta be a map. Like, if they do bring Michael, they have to bring Crystal Lake. Or, not fucking Michael, Jason! If they bring Jason, they gotta bring Crystal Lake. Like, what is Jason without Crystal Lake? He is a whimpering child laying in the sewers of Boston. That is what he is. So, obviously Crystal Lake will be there, because he can just live under the water there. No problem. Not like Boston. He just is a sad little boy in Boston. Anyways, have a good night, guys. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. See you then. Goodbye and good night. Yeah, I suppose I should have transitioned the scene while I was saying all that. But regardless.